400 rounds of heavy metal shot through full auto machine guns. Now that makes for a fun event. The Warrior starts with a disassembled M249 saw on a table that must be assembled to move on. Once assembled, he'll carry the weapon to an ultralight tactical vehicle with a mounted M240 Bravo. He'll drive to the first tower where he'll find 200 rounds of linked ammo and 10 steel targets that he must engage to advance. Once completed, the Warrior climbs to a high tower where there is an additional 200 rounds of linked ammo. But wait, it's not that easy. That ammo is too big for his saw. He'll have to run back down to the ultralight tactical vehicle and grab the 240 Bravo off the mount and run back up the tower. Once the Warrior correctly assembles the M240, he'll find 10 more steel targets to knock down. The Warrior with the slowest time gets cut from the competition.
I think right now we're kind of like, we're figuring out who knows what the hell they're doing and who doesn't.
Each one of these we're going into last man standing. Everyone's a cut.
You want to do good, so you get nervous when you think you hadn't done as good as you should have or you're capable of.
The mission is to reassemble a M249 saw machine gun that's taken apart.
Hopefully, you know, my memory doesn't fail me and I can throw that thing back together.
Which is a lot of fun, so looking forward to get behind it again.
I have been very intimate with that weapon before, so me and that gun are good buddies.
This isn't a weapon I carry all the time. Usually I'm too loaded down with radios and lasers to do the Air Force thing, but hopefully I can remember how to put it back together.
Yeah, pieces only fit one way, so I'll make it happen.
From there, we'll proceed to 2 different positions and shoot multiple steel targets, I think upwards of 200 to 300 meters out.
Go! The saw definitely had like a little lapse on whether the tube goes in first or the bipod.
I was honestly hoping that it was going to be disassembled even farther.
Kind of screwed myself on that one. I started putting the bolt in and buffer spring and all that, and didn't put the barrel on first, which you need to put that on first in order to do that. So then I had backward step things, and
I looked at it, it was like, really? This is it?
A little bit frustrating.
So I dismounted the Polaris, climbed up to the first shooting platform.
Had to climb a ladder, got up there, had 200 rounds.
Started shooting the 249, 5.56.
Started engaging the targets, decided to go with a shorter burst, kind of point target firing technique.
And shot, I don't know, 5 or 6 of the targets. Still had a few left up.
I will tell you right now, as will everybody else, that gun is off.
Didn't do so hot, wasn't happy with the amount of targets I hit.
Extremely frustrating. I'm a shooter, right? And I know where rounds should be impacting if I'm on, and I'm like, this thing's off.
didn't compensate for that wind and didn't realize how much of a hold to the left I had to really hold on to start knocking them down.
I went to drive to Tower 2. As I hit the brakes, I noticed a large machine gun in my passenger seat.
Ran all the way up to the top of the second platform, and then they told me I had the wrong weapon system.
Oh yeah, by the way, the other one's on the vehicle down below, so run back down through the smoke and through the building.
I went to grab some ammo, immediately realized the bullets were way too big for the gun. I just hoofed up 4 or 5 flights of stairs.
And the other one was back on the Razor, so ran back down, got the 240.
Grabbed the other machine gun, which is a M240.
And I muscled it, like threw it over my shoulder, ran up. It was pretty tough.
That gun is on. I dropped all the steel with that. And I had one last little steel plate up there that I hit 5 times, so it didn't fall down. I'm like, hey dude, I'm hitting it. And then they maybe hit it another 3 times, so that was great.
I think I really blew that one.
I know I can't keep cutting it this close. The level of competition is pretty tight now. Everybody that's left is all proficient operators.
Machine gun ambush, 400 rounds of full auto madness. It isn't easy knocking down those plates at 300 meters. Some of you crushed it, others not so much. As you know, I have to cut the warrior with the lowest score after each event. You don't have to be able to outrun the bear, just run faster than the slowest guy to survive. The warrior with the lowest score is Russ. Sorry, man, I thought you had it, but the clock got you. You're not the maximum warrior.
Thank you.
The rest of you are safe until the next event.
I knew that, you know, a curveball could come my way or an event that wasn't my strong suit could throw me off, and this was it. I think it was less of a fluke. That's clearly not a strong suit for me with the machine guns, but I was definitely exposed in this challenge. I'm disappointed. I would like to continue on just because the challenges are a lot of fun. I knew coming into this, I may not win it, but try to give a good showing for the Air Force. The good news is we still have a dog in the fight with Gant, so hopefully he charges on and takes home the victory.
The Warrior begins with FN-8 Scar Heavy Rifle with an armor sight, clip-on night scope, and must find and eliminate 10 targets from atop the sniper tower. Here's the catch. This isn't your standard shooting range. Each of the targets is hidden 360 degrees around the tower, so the Warrior must hunt for them through his night scope. With added explosions and smoke to further obscure sight, this will be no easy task. The Warrior with the lowest score will be cut from the competition.